Hi everyone. It's October 5th and I made it home on my motorcycle today from Edmonton. What a cold ride it was. It was horribly cold. I mean, it could be colder, of course, but my hands and feet were pretty cold and I had to stop halfway and put on another layer. I actually was going to try to buy some socks, but they didn't have any. I'm just getting tucked into bed and changed my sheets to my winter flannelly fuzzy set because I'm so cold. I haven't recovered from being so cold and being chilled. And I rode solo again today. It was actually lovely once the sun started to get towards setting. Not, it was only sort of in my eyes for the, like, just a, I don't know, the last little bit. So that would have been around, I don't know, between 5 and 6 or so, I would say. And the sun was high in the sky, but sort of in front of me, and it was really very lovely. And I can't say that, I could appreciate all the colors. I still did, but there weren't a lot of leaves left because they've all blown off the trees. Yeah, fall doesn't last for very long here. Still, I don't know if I made an update about our missing snake, but our snake has been missing for almost 2 weeks now, and the animal communicator sent me an email today saying that or yesterday, that she was indeed outside this time, and I don't see how she could have got outside, but we spent the time from the time I got home till now looking for her outside because it's way too cold for snakes here. And although my mom said she heard one of the dogs and one of the cats kind of scratching and paying attention behind her door where there's an air intake, and it is possible that she could have got into the ductwork and somehow even between, like, the crawl spacey, like, I don't know what you call it, like between floors and stuff. So we've opened up everything we can think of and pay attention to that. So I'm asking for confirmation of whether she's in or out, because if she's out, she doesn't stand much of a chance. I shouldn't say much of a chance. She's smart and she knows how to burrow and stuff, but it's going down below zero here tonight, and I just really worry about her. And I've walked around and checked everywhere that, like, we could possibly think of. We even dug up, looked like there was almost burrows close to the house, so we were digging up in there, and it just seems like it's loose. I don't know. They could have been there for a long time, those sort of burrowy looking things, but it just looks like sort of loose piled on topsoil and whatever. But there was definitely a hole there, so I thought, well, maybe that's where she is, but can't see her. So I'm hoping she's inside and warm and safe, because I can't understand how she'd be outside and still be okay, because the animal communicator said that she was still safe, and just to stay positive and that kind of stuff. Hard to stay positive, but we actually put some heating pads outside along with food, but when she's cold she won't eat. So yeah, just more stuff that I don't need, more losses and stress and whatever. Not saying it's a loss, but she's lost, and that's really frustrating, especially because she's not really my snake, although she's been with me for years, and I don't know much about snakes. But trying to get her a better and bigger cage built currently, and then because she kept escaping, and now she's like escaped really well. We found her the last 2 or 3 times without too much problem, but now we don't know where she is. Yeah. One of my son's friends moms had some ideas. She said one, she knows of people that heard their snake's been missing for months, or even one that showed back up after a year. A year seems like a long time, but she talked about putting flour on the floor. I'm just afraid somebody's gonna fall, but so that you can see whether she's made tracks. So that's a really good idea. Yeah, but communicator says she's still alive and happy and well, so I don't know. That's why I don't know that she would be outside, but she can kind of see through her eyes, and she described outside, so I don't know. Anyway, if any of you have experience with lost snakes, please let me know. I'm just going to tuck myself into bed and try to stay warm and get lots of rest, and trying to honor myself. That's one of the major things from my grief counseling sessions, were about honoring self and making sure I get my rest, looking at values and prioritizing my main values. And I know that because I don't sleep at night and stuff, that rest is very important. Just with, the added stress, all the changes, everything, rest is important. And I really have been beating myself up not resting, and wanting to do all these other things and putting more on my plate. And I just did it again with another course. not a really long course, but something I'm very interested in. But so I have vocal courses and guitar courses and keyboard courses, and then of course my PhD. I have a major project to finish, and so I have lots to do. Got to get on it. Got to stay home sometime too, but there's a lot of appointments and things, and I'm still finding it hard to be at home. And when I'm away, I really don't want to come home sometimes, because it's still such a struggle for me here. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now and try to tuck myself in and get some good sleep if I can. Being back home in my bed, and hopefully staying warm, and hopefully I won't stress too much about the snake, but it's hard not to. I love you all. I hope you're staying safe. I'll talk more when I have something to say, I guess. That's it.